Kumusta? I'm Agatha Crispy Pata, undercover detective finding Filipino influences hiding in plain sight. For our first case file, I'm investigating the folder itself. Why is it named after Manila, Philippines? Manila folders. You've seen them at work, at school. They're probably in your desk right now. But have you ever wondered, why Manila? Could this everyday office supply be secretly Filipino? Time to open this case file. Let's investigate. Unlike Chinese fortune cookies, which are not actually from China, Manila folders do have a real connection to the Philippines. The hero of this story? A plant called abacá. Abacá, also called Manila hemp, is not actually hemp. It's a type of banana plant native to the Philippines. You cannot eat it, but Filipinos discovered something genius. The fibers from this banana plant are incredibly strong, stronger than regular rope. By the 1800s, the Philippines became the world's biggest supplier of abacá. When ships needed rope, guess what they used? Manila hemp. When documents needed durable paper, guess where that came from? The fiber was so associated with quality and strength that people started calling anything made from it Manila. Manila rope, Manila paper, Manila envelopes, and yes, Manila folders. The natural tan color of abaca fibers became so iconic that even today, that warm brownish tone is what we expect a manila folder to look like. Let's talk about how big this actually was. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, abaca was one of the Philippines' most important exports. We're talking millions of pounds shipped worldwide every year. Filipino farmers grew it, Filipino workers harvested it, and Filipino innovation made it essential to global trade. Before synthetic fibers existed, if you needed something strong and durable, you definitely wanted Manila hemp. Think about that for a second. Filipino agriculture and ingenuity were literally holding ships together, protecting important documents, and keeping the world running. The word Manila became synonymous with high quality. When manufacturers started making folders from this fiber in the early 1900s, they called them Manila folders because customers trusted that name. It meant durability. It meant it wouldn't fall apart. It meant Filipino excellence. Okay, so here's where the story gets a little bittersweet. If you grab a manila folder from the store today, it probably no longer contains abaca from the Philippines. Today, manila folders are usually made from regular wood pulp that's been chemically treated to get that distinctive tan color, the warm natural signature color that became so associated with the original abaca fibers that manufacturers kept it even after switching materials. The connection to the Philippines? It's just in the name now. So why do we still call them manila folders? Brand recognition. For generations, Manila meant quality. The name, the color, the whole package. Even though the material changed, manufacturers kept the name and the color because people trusted them. That tan shade still signals durable and reliable. It's like with phones, how we still say, hang up, even though we don't actually hang anything anymore. The original thing changed, but the language remembers where it came from. In this case, every time someone says Manila folder, they're speaking a little piece of Filipino history, even if they don't realize it. Now, before you think this is a story about losing our connection to abaca, don't worry. The plant is still thriving. Today, the Philippines still produces about 85% of the world's abaca, and it's used in some pretty cool stuff. Specialty papers, like tea bags and coffee filters, and currency. Some countries use abaca fibers in their paper money for durability. There's also a growing movement of Filipino artisans creating beautiful products from abaca: bags, home decor, textiles. When you buy from these makers, you're supporting that centuries-old tradition. So the next time you grab a manila folder, whether it's at work, at school, or just organizing your life, you'll know there's a little piece of Filipino history in your hands, or at least in the name. Filipino innovation shaped the language people use every day. That's pretty powerful for an everyday office supply, right? All right, case closed. File this under Filipino. I'm Agatha Crispy Pata, and I'll see you soon for our next investigation. You won't believe what we uncover next.